रसना जपते तू ही मात गर्भ तुम ही प्रतिपालक मृत मंडल एक तू ही मात गर्भ तुम ही प्रतिपालक मृत मंडल एक तू ही रसना 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 जपते 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 तू ही रसना जपते
वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह.
This program is brought to you by National Sikh Center and its affiliate Guru Gobind Singh Foundation. The program will explain the origination of the Gurbani, Guru Nanak Dev Ji's Japji Sahib and Ek Onkar. Bhai Gurdarshan Singh Ji will explain all the meanings, interpretation of all these shabds. He will be explaining in next about 10 segments of this Japji Sahib's translation, which is also called Mool Mantra. Thakur ji.
It is my privilege to talk about Guru Nanak's Japji Sahib. Japji Sahib is such a powerful Bani of Guru Nanak, which is a journey from false to truth, or journey from state of ignorance to state of enlightenment. And in the Japji Sahib, it is not just a composition of Guru Nanak, it is a life of Guru Nanak. And it tells the culture of Guru Nanak's soul. And I will invite you all with families and children to know about Guru Nanak's culture of spirituality and learn from Guru Nanak and live that culture, which enhances our ability in every aspect of our life. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.
Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. I am Chatur Singh Saini. I have my colleague here, Bhai Gurdarshan Singh Ji from Guru Gobind Singh Ji Foundation. Happy Baisakhi to you all. We are bringing to you the word of Sikhism. We'll talk a little bit about Baisakhi today. After that, Paisa will start. Where we left last time was from Japji Sahib. Paisa ji, this Baisakhi event is a great revolution happened in the Southeast Asia. And it has awakened the conscience of a lot of people, every person. They have taught the self-respect for the human beings, help to the poor and needy. They have brought a lot of conscience for the humanity to respect. We could call it a self-respect. Can you explain a little bit? Then we can go to the next segment of the life. Thank you.
Sure. This is one of the greatest day in humankind, when Guru Gobind Singh Ji in Anandapur Sahib in 1699 called upon all the Sikhs all around the world, whatever world that was at that time. And there were thousands of Sikhs gathered. And that was really a golden day in that subcontinent, where all the people from all the backgrounds were in Anandapur Sahib. And Guru Gobind Singh Ji calls upon that he needs one head of a Sikh. He just wanted to challenge the humanity, that how far can one go in order to experience the divinity, the divine light. And secondly, that how much faith one has in Guru. And I always say that when Guru is holding a sword, in one hand and asking for head. And I think myself that what would Guru do with my head? He's not interested in my head. He's seeing that whether how far can I go in order to change, bring that spiritual revolution in my life. And that was the day when each individual was challenged. And fortunately, by Daya Singh Ji, by Taram Singh Ji, by Himmat Singh Ji, by Mokab Singh Ji, by Sahib Singh Ji, all five came from different backgrounds. And in the end, they were called Panj Pyare, the five beloved ones. And the significance is that somebody who is willing to learn, willing to change, and seeing that Guru is there to teach, and the Guru is there to take us some a different planet, and gave their heads. And Guru created rather a new, Guru gave a new order to a society, and which you talked about, that self-respect, self-dignity, honor, pride, in that system. And we will be talking about, while talking about Japji Sahib, because it's the same thing. Guru Nanak and Guru Gobind Singh, it's a difference, it's the time period and the body, but the soul is the same, message the same. And the journey which started in 1469 from Talwandi, Nankana Sahib, and reached in 1699 in Anandpur Sahib. It's the same journey. And the journey is still on. It is not end. So we will be keep talking about. And from my side,
thank you, Bhai Sahib Ji. Now Bhai Sahib Ji will start from Japji Sahib, where we had the Mool Mantra. Now he's going to explain what Japji Sahib means, and how we start, who we pray, when we pray, and how we accomplish our religious accomplishments. Thank you, Bhai Sahib Ji.
As last week we talked about Mool Mantra. Mool Mantra is the fundamental principles of Guru Nanak. What kind of God Guru Nanak believed in? The God which is one, God which is omnipresent, God which has created each and every one. God is who is full of virtues. God is truth. God is nirpao, fearless. And these are not just the virtues of God. When we say the Sagal Samagri Jakatana, the whole universe has been created or manifested from the same God, and that creation has to have the same tat, the same guna, essence or virtues.
Yeah, that means the body has the same materials, or the what we call it, the elements of the outside in the world, the same are in the body. That's what he explains.
Right. In the body, there are 5 elements, but there is something within us or outside of us, which we call as divine, which we call as God. And in the language of Guru Nanak, and he brought God to a common man's level, that we can understand what God is. And as the way he explained, the way he experienced God, it was so beautiful that once Guru Nanak was asked that what is God and where is God? And Guru Nanak Dev Ji said, okay, what is not God and where is not God?
Right.
In essence, he said that everything is godly.
Right.
Depends on who sees it.
Right.
Where my mind is when I'm seeing it, if my mind is in tune, if my mind is programmed, I should be able to see. I should be able to experience that reality around me. So that is the Mool Mantra. And in the end, he says that invisible, the power, the God, you can realize with the grace of the Guru. The Guru is the one who takes away your ego, takes away your I amness, and help you to realize, to feel that God within you. So this is the essence of the Mool Mantra which we call. Now, Jap. Jap is the name of the Bani. If you, those people who do part of Japji Sahib, and you see that Japji Sahib, we call with respect, it is called Jap. Eh Jap karte purkh ka, sach nanak kiya vakhan. And this is the name of the Bani. With respect, we say Jap Ji Sahib, as we say Guru Granth Sahib Ji. So Ji is with respect, but this is the name of the Bani. The meaning is that remember, yaad rakh, khyaal ch rakh, surat ch rakh, surat ch ki rakh. So that is in the Japji Sahib. Jo to surat de vich rakhya hai, whatever we have in our mind, it runs through our actions. ਜੋ ਵੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ 'ਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਜੋ ਵੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ 'ਚ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਸਾਡੀ ਸੁਰਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਨਿਕਲਦਾ ਹੈ। ਜੇ ਸਾਡੀ ਸੁਰਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਪ ਹੈ, ਸਾਡੀ ਸੁਰਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪ੍ਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਹੈ, ਸਾਡੀ ਸੁਰਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਿਆਰ ਹੈ, ਸਾਡੀ ਸੁਰਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੇਵਾ ਹੈ, ਸਾਡੀ ਸੁਰਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਹੈ, ਜਿੰਨੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਸੁਰਤ ਉੱਚੀ ਹੋਏਗੀ, ਓਨਾ ਉੱਚਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਕੰਮ ਹੋਏਗਾ। ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਜਪ ਫਿਰ ਇਹ ਜਪ ਨੂੰ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਕਰਤਾਰਪੁਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਆਏ ਨੇ, ਉਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਇੱਕ ਨਿਯਮ ਬਣਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ। ਜਨਮ ਸਾਖੀਆਂ
he set up a principle.
And he set up a principle and he made a rule that he started in Kartarpur Sahib, which is now in Pakistan, and the references are that Sodar Arti Gaviya Amrit Vele Jap Uchara. That Guru Nanak Dev Ji asked his Sikhs, his disciples, to read this Bani in the early hours in the morning. The purpose was, even today,
Yes.
the word rules. What we have in our thoughts, what we have in our mind, that affects our life, that reflects through our actions. And I simply say, if you are not in good mood in the morning, and anyone can see that when you are working, wherever you are, and that shows, reflects. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji ne, Maharaj ji ne bakshish ਕੀਤੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉੱਠਣਾ ਸਵੇਰੇ ਜਪਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦਾ ਪਾਠ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ, ਰੀਡ ਜਪਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ. Why? Because bring those words, introduce your consciousness to divine word, that it reflects, that your life achieves what life, what the purpose of life is. And then in the times of Guru Gobind Singh Ji, in the Maryada or discipline or Sikh code of conduct, it is said, Japji pade bina jo khave, so tankhaiya Sikh kahave. Even at that level, that you must read Japji, you must introduce your soul with the Japji, that the words of Japji, the message of Japji sinks in. And many times, children even question that once you have read it once, why do you read it every day?
Every day, yes. That was my question. Thank you very much for touching that.
So, we are all wise people. We learn how to drive. We learn what the speed limit is in each and every highway is, but you still see signs, 65, 55, 45, whatever the road map there is or conditions there are. And same way, when we are driving, we totally forget, there are so many things go on, we kind of forget our speed limits. Same way, when we are dealing with life and real situations of life, we totally forget the purpose of life. And the purpose of Guru was that when you are going through your life, when you are dealing with the situation, real term situations, that when you are reflecting on the Guru's words, and you are not forgetting the sense of purpose, you are not forgetting the purpose of life. So that's why it was made mandatory that every Sikh person who believes in Guru Nanak and his teaching that reads Japji Sahib.
Bhai Sahib ji, you have used the word Sikh. At that time, there were a lot of people. Can you explain it to our audience that who these Sikhs are? What is the definition of the Sikhs? Sikhs are the disciples of the Gurus who are trying to learn what the Guru says. Can you reflect on this thing a little more? Explain it what Sikhs are. We are not saying the Sikhs are with the turban. We are not saying these things. That time, the people who were the disciples, they were called the Sikhs, who wanted to learn more about these new systems they were setting up, or they wanted to go to see their preachers. They were called the Sikhs. Can you explain a little more on this issue?
Many times we loosely try to translate sometimes the meaning of the Guru and meaning of the Sikh. And the Sikh means disciple or a learner or a student. If you look at in the Bani of Guru Granth Sahib and Guruji's Banis, and the Sikh literally means the seeker of the truth. The seeker of the enlightenment.
Right.
And a person who has a value of enlightenment, a person who feels that life does not start with birth and does not end with death. That kind of maturity a person has is called Sikh, and the learner or the seeker of the truth in the presence of Guru. And the Guru means also, and especially the culture which we live in, the Guru is used frequently, and I think which has, literally is not justice to the word Guru. The Guru means not expert, as in TV you listen to is a political guru or academic guru or tech guru or whatever. The Guru means Gu and Ru, the two words. Gu means ignorance, Ru means enlightenment. A person who travels from a state of ignorance to enlightenment becomes Guru. It's a journey. It's a journey. And a person, a Sikh, who is willing to give up his own willingness, surrenders to Guru in order to become enlightened being. So that is Sikh.
That's called Sikh.
That's called Sikh.
Yeah. You have said that Guru Nanak, at the time of the Guru Nanak, there were a lot of Sikhs. But we are saying that there were a lot of disciples at that time, and they have turned into Guru's congregations, which have developed with a vast audience who came to Anandpur Sahib to seek the Amrit, which was created on a Baisakhi day. So we can leave this chapter of Baisakhi for the next segments. Bhai Sahib is going to continue for the Japji Sahibs from the Guru Bani. Thank you, Bhai Sahib.
So, Jap, to remember. Remember what? And then Guru Sahib starts. He says, Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Happy Sach, Nanak Hosi Pi Sach. So this is a very style of spiritual poets, enlightened beings. Before they start saying their experiences, even first they bow to the experience they have about God. And what he thinks about Creator, what he thinks about God, and different words each and every time. And many times when people say it's repetition, when you are philosophically saying something, it could be a repetition. When you are saying out of love and expression, it is never a repetition.
Yep.
So when Guru is saying out of love and out of experience, out of wow, then he again and again gives credit to the Creator. And he says that Creator is Ad Sach. Ad. Ad means before even this creation was there. And there are references in Guru Granth Sahib Ji. It says, Arbad Narbad Tundu Kara Taranna Gagna Hukam Apara. Na din rain, na chand, na suraj, sun samad lagayenda. So what a state of creator before even creation. And this is Arbad means 10,000, 10 lakh years, means 100,
About 100 million
100
years.
million years. And he says Narbad. Then he says not even 100 million years.
It's more than
even more. He's expressing.
His
He says there was
expressions.
when there was nothing. When there was nothing.
Right.
There was no creation. Arbad, Narbad, Tundukara, Taran, Na Gagna. There was no earth.
Yeah.
There was no space. Hukam Apara, at that time, divine was. The
Present.
creator was present. And he says, Na din rain, na chand,
Right.
na suraj.
Right.
When there was no day,
No days.
when there was no night, when there was no sun, when there was no moon, God was there. Guru Nanak Sahib says, Ad Sach.
Right.
So before even the creation, what kind of state God was in.
Yeah.
He
Nature.
says that reality, that energy, that power was there when there was nothing.
So it means it existed even before the world was existed. That's what the Guru Nanak was visualizing, that this energy was existed before. That's what he's saying, Ad Sach.
Even it wonders
Yeah.
that Guru Nanak, how did he experience this? How did he reach at that state of mind where he
He
is
could
talking
visualize all
about-
these things, right?
He's talking about the things before even the creation. The thing is, each and every one of us belongs to that creator. And there are words in Gurbani where Bhagat Kabir ji says, Ab man ult sanatan hua. Ab man ult sanatan hua. That my mind had reached where it came from. Once mind had reached where it is came from,
Yeah.
then you know the mystery. It may be mystery for us.
Yeah.
It is not mystery for Guru Nanak. And he says, Ad Sach, Jugad Sach. Then he uses Jugad, when time was created. When the creation came into existence. When he rather expanded. And there are words in Gurbani. Guru Nanak Dev Ji himself says, he says, Api ne aap
Aap
sajyo,
sajiyan.
api ne rachyo, now dui kudrat sajiye kar asad ditho chao. It is the God who laid down the principles. I always say that this universe is not a random.
Yep.
This universe is not an accident. It is a plan.
It's a plan
It is a game.
by the nature.
It is the game of the creator. And in the Japji Sahib, we will learn how this is the game. And he says, Pavan, Guru, Pani, Pita, Mata, Tart Mahat, Divs, Raat, Doe, Dai, Daya, Khela, Sagal Jagat. The whole universe is playing the game. And the beauty is, how do we play this game? And each and every game, sports, has some rules.
Yep.
And each and every sports has its own limitations. And we will be seeing that game which Guru Nanak Dev Ji teaching us in times to come.
The game Paisa was explaining, I wanted to say that we must stay in tune with the nature. That's the game we need to play and seek the changes of the nature and stay in tune with the nature changes, which is the God creations. Thank you.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਇਹ ਮੇਰਾ ਸੁਭਾਗ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਨੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਸਿੱਖ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਫਾਊਂਡੇਸ਼ਨ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ, ਜਪਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੀ ਟਰਾਂਸਲੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੋਣੀ ਹੈ। ਖਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਪਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਇਹ ਬਾਣੀ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਿੱਖ ਜਗਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਪੜ੍ਹੀ ਜਾਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਹੈ। ਇਹ ਬਾਣੀ ਹੈ ਜਿੱਥੋਂ ਸਿੱਖੀਜ਼ਮ ਦੀਆਂ ਸਿਧਾਂਤਕ ਲਹਿਰਾਂ ਨਿਕਲਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ। ਜਿੰਨੀ ਇਸ ਬਾਣੀ ਦੀ ਸਮਝ ਪਏਗੀ ਉਨਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਣਿਆ ਜਾ ਸਕੇਗਾ। ਮੈਂ ਸਮਝਦਾ ਕਿ ਜਪਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੀ ਲੈਂਗੁਏਜ, ਬੋਲੀ ਅਤੇ ਜਪਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਿਧਾਂਤ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਉਦੋਂ ਤੱਕ ਸਮਝਣਾ ਥੋੜ੍ਹਾ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਿਲ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੱਕ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹਦੇ ਮੀਨਿੰਗਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਂ ਅਰਥ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੇ। ਅਤੇ ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਡੀ ਇਹ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਹੋਏਗੀ ਕਿ ਜੋ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਜਗਤ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਣ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਕਿ ਜੀਵਨ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਉਣਾ ਹੈ, ਜੀਵਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੱਚ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਪ੍ਰਗਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ, ਅਸੀਂ ਅਗਲੇ ਐਪੀਸੋਡਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਪਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੀ ਬਾਣੀ ਦੀ ਮੂਲ ਮੰਤਰ ਦੀ ਵਿਆਖਿਆ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਵਾਂਗੇ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ
ਫਤਿਹ।
मात गर्भ तुम ही प्रतिपालक, मृत मंडल एक तू ही। मात गर्भ तुम ही प्रतिपालक, मृत मंडल एक तू ही। रसना 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 जपते 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 तू ही तू ही तू ही तू ही। रसना जपते तू ही तू ही तू ही। तुम है पिता तुम ही फोन माता, तुम है मीत हित प्राता। तुम है पिता तुम ही फोन माता, तुम है मीत हित प्राता। रसना 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 जपते जपते जपते